Welcome to this week's edition of the Ram Roundup Softball Edition as we start conference play for the softball team here with head coach Bridget Orchard. Bridget, you guys start out with UMass this weekend. You guys are on a roll, winners of 9 of your last 10. How is the team feeling going into their first conference weekend?
I think they're really excited, they're very confident, and they're ready to go.
The offense has really been clicking over this last 10 games, hitting .372 as a team, 22 out of 22 on stolen base attempts, averaging close to 10 runs a game. What has been the secret to the offense really clicking on all cylinders over this last 10 games?
I think the biggest thing is just the confidence. They're getting there, and it is rolling. So I think that once we start rolling, we keep hitting. I think we struggled at the beginning. That kind of clicked a little bit, found their rhythm, and now they're just keeping it going.
One of the things I've noticed over the last couple of weeks, you've had a lot of flexibility with the lineup, lots of lefties in the lineup, a lot more speed in this lineup compared to previous years where it's been a power lineup. How has that helped you kind of figure out what the best lineup is out there with the additional speed and with those lefty-righty matchups?
I think it's been great. It just adds a lot to our lineup. We're able to score from second base. We're able to steal bases instead of having to sacrifice, bunt people over. And again, we're not having the power numbers as far as home runs, so we're actually scoring on singles and doubles. And I think it's helped us a lot just to get things moving and kind of makes the defense get out of their own rhythm. So we're able to put a lot of things in motion.
First conference opponent, UMass, weekend, Friday at 5 o'clock, on Saturday, doubleheader at 11. Always one of the big rivalries for this team is UMass coming in here. What does this conference series mean to you specifically? Again, you've been in a lot of these conference series, and it leads you off to start this year's conference play season. What does it mean to you to play UMass this weekend?
I think it's great. Obviously, UMass is a big rivalry, so I think it's great to start off with them because we're already pumped up, but I think we're even more pumped up because it is UMass coming into our house, playing at home, playing them. They've won, a million different championships, so I think just their background and then being able to open up at home is even better, but the fact that it's conference, I think they're ready to go.
All right, well, best of luck this weekend, Bridget, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
We welcome in freshman Jessica Hughes of the Fordham softball team for our player interview this week on the Ram Roundup. Jess, the team's been clicking on all cylinders as you enter conference play this weekend. What has been the success over the last 10 games? You guys are hitting .370 as a team. A lot of players over .400 over the stretch. What has been clicking for this team?
I think we're just staying up and positive, and we're being confident in each other, and we're picking each other up, and that's helping a lot.
For yourself, you've won 2 straight A10 Rookie of the Week awards, really hitting well over the last 10 games, hitting over .480, double-digit stolen bases. What have you seen in your progress this season from the start of the year over that first month to now in your second month where things are really starting to pick up?
Well, the first few games I did okay, and then I got into a little slump the next few weeks, and I had to pick it up. She moved me to lead off, and as a lead off, you have to get on base, and you have to start, I guess, the rally for the team. So I don't know, it's just trying to do my job.
One of the things we asked Bridget earlier was the flexibility of this lineup. Lots more lefties in this lineup than previous years, as well as a lot more speed. You guys have already had 33 stolen bases, which almost surpasses last season's total already. What has that meant for you guys as a whole to have that flexibility in the offense, that offense can come from anywhere in the lineup, and that speed is really a dangerous weapon for you guys?
I think we're also a powerful hitting team, so if we have speed, it just makes us that much better. Speed is actually a really big point in the game, which is kind of overlooked, but you steal base, runners in scoring position. I think that is a big key to winning games also.
This weekend, you guys start conference play against UMass, one of the big rivals for this team. It'll be your first time going up against UMass. What have the upperclassmen told you about this type of rivalry and what this means this weekend as you guys open conference play?
They don't try to scare us or anything, it's just like every other game, I guess. Go out and play like every other game. Have the same mindset and everything. Just want to win, I guess.
All right, well, thanks so much, Jess, and best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.
That'll do it for this week's edition of the Ram Roundup. Special thanks to Bridget Orchard and Jessica Hughes for joining us. Rams are in action all weekend long here at home against the University of Massachusetts. A10 opening series for the Fordham softball team. They will play on Friday at 5 p.m. That's a change from the original schedule due to weather expected on Friday. And the Saturday doubleheader will start at 11 a.m. All games at Behoshi Field on the campus of Fordham University. Can't make it here. It'll be on the Atlantic 10 Digital Network. Get all the updates on Fordham Softball at Fordham Softball on Twitter. For the Ram Roundup, I'm Scott Kwiatkowski, and we'll see you next week.